What's going on, YouTube family? Back at you guys again with another video. Today's video, I want to make a video about private label, one of my favorite product research methods that I use all the time while doing product research. Again, my goal has been this year to launch at least one or two new products every single month for the year. I'm trying to end the year with a 40 product catalog. That is my goal. I've successfully launched one in February, one in January, and then I ordered two in March. They haven't come yet. So we're off to a great start, and I want to show you guys exactly how you guys can get started with private label and doing some product research. So one tool you will need is the Jungle Scout product database. It's about $40 a month. Again, there's other videos on my channel on how to do product research without paid subscriptions, but I really do enjoy using Jungle Scout. I'll leave a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you guys don't want me to make a little bit of money off of if you guys get it, just go to junglescout.com. Don't click on the link. But anyhow, the product database is a great starting point when doing product research, just because it really leads you to a lot of great niches, a lot of different random products. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use, or my favorite way to use the product database. So we're going to first start off by selecting some different categories. So let's click automotive. Let's do industrial scientific. I love industrial scientific. We can do tools and home improvement, and we will do one other one. Let's do health and household. Okay, I like to only pick a few. I don't like picking a bunch of different categories to search, because again, we're trying to find product niches where we can start a brand, and just really filling it up with a bunch of different things can get confusing. It'll load a ton of different products. So I like to click, sometimes I'll even just do one individual, but for the sake of this video, I'll choose 4 different categories. Minimum price, I like to stay above the $17 price range, 20 if possible, with all my products. So we're going to do $21.54, max price of, let's do $31.59. Okay, I just type in random numbers just because that's how I do it. You don't have to. You can do whatever you guys want. These are just the filters that it's going to bring up the products and within the guidelines of your filters. Next, I like to do a minimum rank of 1. For the respective categories, let's stick with products under a 50,000 rank. Okay, minimum revenue. Obviously, we want products in demand. We want products that are selling. So let's do 12,000 in revenue and up to, let's say, 23,450. Random numbers again. Max reviews, I like to stay under 200 reviews. I know a lot of people say, oh, you can't compete. They don't know what they're talking about. You can compete with products with 200 reviews if you know what you're doing. 200 reviews just really isn't that much to compete with. Again, if you're getting into the 800, 900, 1,000, 3,000 reviews, then it becomes a lot more difficult to compete with those sellers, because you really need a lot of money to do a lot of giveaways, launch, a whole different ball game. But 200 reviews, that's what I like to stay under for my product research. Don't really worry about the ratings. Well, nah, we won't worry about that, because if we find a low rated product, that's another way we can find ways to improve upon that product and differentiate ourselves. Max weight, don't really worry about that. Everyone teaches 2 pounds. I just put nothing, because you'll see further on in this video. So yeah, hit search and it'll start bringing up products. Okay, and then I just start finding ones that look interesting. So I just start opening a bunch of different products. Wax filters, that's weird. What's this? I'm telling you guys, the tools and home improvement category, if you're doing private label, is a really great category to get in right now. It's not really that competitive for private label. If you get into like the beauty category and categories like that, those are very highly competitive categories within private label. So I've been really focusing on building, I'm kind of building a new brand right now in some of these lower competitive niches and categories. What's this? That looks pretty interesting. And I just start going through and opening a bunch of different products. Is that a Samsung? Okay, obviously we don't want to try and compete with Samsung, because they got all the money. They will crush us. Don't do that product. I've seen that product so many times when doing product research. It's just, this is going to probably be a seasonal product, but you could always look into something like that as well. That looks interesting. Trauma shear, never even heard of that. As you guys can see, I'm finding some products I've never even heard of. Maybe you guys have, but I personally haven't heard of these. So those are the type of things I like to look for, and you'll know why later on in this video. Axe straps. Some random products. Door stopper. That looks interesting. And we'll find a couple more, and then I'll start showing you guys how I dive deeper into my product research while doing all this stuff. So I just start clicking on a bunch of products. Obviously, you'll want to go through, and when I sit down to do product research, I really sit down, dive deep, spend a few hours doing it. Maybe you guys don't have a few hours, even though I know every one of you does. Let's say you have 45 minutes. You can just start off by doing all this random stuff. Okay, let's find one more. Is that a cigar case? Storage box, all right. That's probably going to be pretty bulky and heavy, but it's something. Ooh, a cigar humidifier, never heard of that. But what I like to do furthermore is, besides the Jungle Scout web app, I like finding all these different products and then going and searching the sponsored and customers who bought this product also. And what this does is it really shows you different product niches, and you'll really start to discover some really cool products. But I like coming down here, searching through, seeing what we have. But first and foremost, make sure this product actually has a demand. As we can see, doing about 15,000 a month in sales, which is pretty awesome. I like to go down here, start seeing what I can find. Oh, maybe this is a potential product. But as you guys can see, there's a whole niche based on the cigar thing, humidifiers. From what it looks like, you know, people are doing pretty well, but you'd have to look into more of all the rules and regulations of cigar humidifiers. I'm not sure, never looked into it, but that's something you guys would have to look into. But yeah, guys, I just rinse and repeat this. Whatever these are, some type of heavy duty wiring harness things. I'm sure, I think these are for cars, so I'm sure if you know about cars, probably might be a good opportunity. 20,000 in revenue. Which is great. And don't think that just because this is doing 20,000 in revenue right when you launch it, not saying to launch this product, I'm just saying in general, don't think you're just going to automatically start doing 20,000 overnight. You have to build your product up, and you have to really start getting those reviews, start building your rank within Amazon's catalog. But it just shows you the demand of what a product has. Not saying you won't do that much. I'm just saying a lot of people make it look like you'll just right off the bat start making 50 grand a month. It just doesn't work like that, okay? But I like to go down here, see there's different bundles for this. Obviously, you'd want to look into these. I have no idea what these products even are, but if you know about these different products, know all the voltages and all this different stuff, that could be, you know, some potential that you could look into. Don't know why I clicked on this, so I do not recommend doing supplements. You could, but if you are going to do a supplement product, I would recommend sourcing it in the United States, because yeah, just source it in the United States, trust me. What is this? Under cabinet lighting. Oopsies, let's keep a... Okay, 17,070 reviews. That's not a ton of reviews. This product listing obviously is trash. Bullet points are garbage. So there could be a lot of things you could improve on this product. Let's look up and see how much of a demand this has. As you can see, there's all these other different lights related to it, but this seems like it's... What did I just do? Okay, I just clicked on the total wrong listing. Sorry, guys. Okay, 17,000, we're back. Okay, under cabinet lighting. Let's just look up that main three keywords right there. As you can see, they're doing a lot of lightning deals, which I do recommend doing because it just really helps you rank. But obviously, you don't want to do a lightning deal if you're just started. Let's say you only have 300 units in stock. You don't want to do a lightning deal. That's something that could very easily clear out a good percentage of your inventory, but that's a different topic for a different video. Let's look up this niche and see what we can find. See if this is a good niche. So it doesn't look, there are some big players in here, like I said, offering these humongous bundles, but there are some smaller players in here making money. I probably wouldn't dive into a niche like this, but there are some people on the front page making good money. 7 pages of results. How many total? 9,000. So this might be a super competitive product, but it could lead you to other things. For example, another thing you could do is, let's see, this guy's obviously killing it right here, because if you can get Amazon Choice badge for one of the top keywords, you will start selling incredibly fast. Trust me. This looks like, I don't even know if this is a private label. It might be like a legit brand because of other sellers. Let's try to find one that's a private label for sure. Private label seller, so we can check out their list or all their listings and see what other products they sell. So this guy has a bunch of different variations, different sizes, which is awesome. And don't get discouraged if you see a product doing $8,000 a month. If you're operating on a 30% margin, making 30% profit, that's still what? $2,000 a month profit from that 8,000 in sales. Imagine scaling that out to 5 products that do that much in sales, 10 products. You don't have to hit that home run 30,000 a month product. It looks cool with the sales value, but if you want to build a sustainable private label business, most of my products have numbers like these. But I've built out a product line, so I have multiple products doing these numbers. So maybe a product only makes me $1,200 a month profit, but if I have 10 of those, I'm at $12,000 a month profit. You guys see what I'm saying? It's not all about hitting that home run like all these other people talk about. That's just, it doesn't happen that often. I have a product that does extremely well. It's my best seller, but the majority of the products I launch do, you know, 5,000 in sales, 7,000. Some only do 3,500. Some only make me 1,000 profit. Some make me 3. It just depends. Okay, so don't get discouraged if the first product you guys are launching is only making you 1,500 a month profit. That's great. That just means you know it works, right? So if you add another product, 1,500, you're at $3,000 a month profit. Keep going, keep going, keep adding. And over a 12 to 18 month period, you can literally build a 10, 15K a month business with all replenishable products, and then you have it all up and running, and it's just recurring income coming in. You replace your orders, so on and so forth. So don't get caught up in the hype of these huge numbers, $80,000 a month products, all this stuff, because it's just really not. You're not going to hit a home run like that every time, and it really takes a good amount of time to build a product up to those numbers, unless it's an restricted product that you're just somehow getting able to sell it. Anyhow, Hawking Lighting, we can check out his storefront. There's so many different ways you guys can find products. I don't know why people think it's so confusing to do product research. You just keep diving deeper into different products. I mean, it's really not that hard. LED shop light, click on here. Keep scrolling down. Let's see what other products we have. All these different hanger things. Obviously, this is some weird products, but I'm just showing you guys how I do it. I dive deeper and deeper into Amazon, going to storefronts, related products, sponsored. If I find a product that looks cool, I'll look up and see how the whole market's doing. So on and so forth. It's really not that hard, guys. If you guys do an hour a day of just doing this, diving deep into Amazon's actual catalog, seeing what people are being successful selling, you guys will find a successful product, okay? Just don't rush it. Don't be that guy that picks. I have some people that send me products, hey, is this a good product? But they've only been doing product research for an hour and they're already wanting to pull the trigger. Do it for, 20 hours and really find some good products. Okay, this has 122 reviews. It's probably doing decent. See, this guy doesn't even have that good of pictures. He's still doing 7,000 a month for one product in sales. It's not all profit, but I'm sure, his profit margin's probably, even if it was 20%, 1,400 a month profit from one product. Not bad. Let's check out his storefront, see what he's selling. So see this guy, I like building brands or related products that you guys can build out different variations. See, this guy has this model, this model, this model, this model. I'm guessing this one sells for less because it sells less in terms of volume and units, because his price is way down for that product. Okay, so daily sales. 202 reviews, 10,000. Not doing a ton of great numbers, but let's click on one of these. Just see if it'll lead us to something else. Like I said before, just keep digging. What can we find? What can we find? See, this guy's built a whole brand just off of these little door stopper things. And as you guys can see, you just rinse and repeat, go down, check sponsored products, keep clicking further, going through different listings, different sellers, and just rinse and repeat. It's that simple. If you guys spend enough time doing this stuff, you will find great products. I hope you guys gained some value from this video, especially if you're new, trying to get into private label. I definitely recommend it. It's a great business model. And if you guys have any questions, join the free Facebook group down below. Contact me. I'll help you guys out. Also, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.